what rock am I missing? Hold on. It's probably one that... Oh! Wait! I know what it is!
It's not that one.
I know exactly what it is then!
Huh.
What?
Which one is it? Because I don't remember at all.
By my garden! This one!
Huh. Oh yeah.
I have this...
The money rocket is the same few rocks every day.
It can be any
I know
rock.
it can be any rock, but it's like, it's consistently, like, this one,
It should be this.
or that one by the river. Those two, it appears as, like, more.
Oh, no. Huh. But I didn't claim this.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. Hoo-hee. The funny thing about...
Then what rock am I missing?
I guess one of the rocks that we feel like it is, we obviously have just walked past like buffoons. The funny thing about Red in Wild World, and this is another character that it hasn't appeared in.
Cause I claimed this one. Okay, let's... Cause I claimed that one, cause I used the trees. Then, over here, I claimed that rock.
Because that one's by the show.
I just did...
You just did the one by the garden. So then it is either one of the ones up the top, or it actually is that river one that you thought you'd done.
Is there a rock that spawned up here? I am pretty sure it's not this. Yeah.
Okay. We have plenty of that one.
What rock in this town?
Ah.
Is there a rock in this town I've just never fucking...
Oh.
Okay, because now this is starting to bother me. There's a money rock every day. Oh! That's what happened. A rock got moved and it ended up behind my garden. Yeah, because there's iron from where we had...
Well.
What?
Well, it's this one then. Okay.
Oh, and I'm going to use the cliff and like 3 holes as a buffer because I can actually dig. Yeah. And I should have enough room.
Whatever.
2,000, 4,000. Hold on, wait. 1,000, 2,000, 8,000.
I was going to say, and...
Okay, so when I had smashed rocks, I guess what happened, and this makes sense, and I just forgot this was here because I was gardening, and I had smashed rocks and they moved. One ended up right there, and it's just hard to see with my trees in the way.
What I was going to say, a funny thing, and, like, again, this is one of those characters that hasn't appeared in this game. Yeah, Lionel, originally when it, like, he was introduced in Wild World, and I feel like they just continued this because they didn't want this concept in their children's game. He basically originally would sell you insurance, like fraud, to where if you got stung by a bee or bought a fake piece of art, you would get like 100 bells as like compensation. Again, the entire point here is that it's supposed to be worthless and shady, but I find it funny that, you know, Nintendo conveniently, only after Wild World, he never did that again, and I wonder why.
Let's go buy a couple of Able Sister items.
And then stop soon because you found the...
What?
And then stop soon because you found the money, right?
Oh wait, they closed.
Wah.
Damn it! I forgot they closed at 9, not 10.
They moved it down an hour? Or did you just forget? Because I remember them closing at 10 again.
And this, which means my fucking streak is... Damn it! Because you have to talk to Sable like a week. I forgot they closed at 9, not 10, so I couldn't shop today, because I forgot. Because it just rolled past. Because we spent too long looking for the... God damn it! In this game, they close at 9. I thought... Damn it! So I'll have to reset the fucking streak then. Because in order to get the one item, and this is what's stupid about that, you have to talk to her every day for like a week. And I believe if you stop, it doesn't count unless they've made it now where you don't have...
I feel like it doesn't have to be a week in a row anymore.
People said it still is. So I'll have to try to...
Get a confirmation on that.
And try to make a mental... I forgot, because this shop closes at 10. And I was under the impression that... Damn it!
Yeah.
Stop in a minute then. God damn it.
Because we call a Wharf Roach. See what time like the game says those spawn.
God damn it. I forgot. They're
Goddamn.
They're just active. It's just randomly on a rock.
Yeah.
I forgot that Able Sisters close at 9. That was another reason I wanted to play earlier, but I just forgot about... Fucking hell. I want to see if I can get a Wharf Roach. It might not spawn in the rain. Even though I swear they can. Damn it all. So I'll try. Now, to be fair, all you get for talking to her for like a week is this rare custom pattern. So it's not even the biggest unlock. But it is a cool unlock to get an in-game custom pattern at random. So I'm going to try to remember to... hell? And what did she send today? It's another manhole cover. God. Honey, why?
It'd be funny if, like, placing those, just a bunch of those around ended up...
I love you, but this is kinda random. Oh my god. So I'll have to remember to talk to her. It slipped my mind that they close at 9. And this is an example of sometimes when the shops close and it's like... Alright.
I do realize you could just pick it up and...
Yeah, but I wanted to try something. Yeah, I thought so.
It takes up a space.
Yep, okay, I thought so.
Of course it does.
And that makes sense, well, stopping it. So I'll try to remember to visit oh, look at this. Try to remember to visit them early then.
And this will actually be a good test to, like, see if her dialogue resets or if she says something new. If she says one of the lines she has said before, like, can't talk sewing or...
Yeah, fair
or
enough.
the line for day 2, that will show that it reset. That'll be a fun test.
That's too light.
Okay.
Nice. And so that will be a decent test. It just kind of... I forgot about the time, and that was the reason I wanted to try to play early, but then all the damn power outages and utter nonsense happened. Sell some fish at least. We'll pay off the home in a day or two. I'm probably going to, off recording, make extra iron fences and just grind up a little bit. Probably about to stop. Damn it. So I'll have to try to keep it mental now, because I thought it's my brain doing that thing where I thought about the other shop closing later. And I forgot that the Able Sisters close like an hour early, so that's... kind of arbitrary and dumb, so... I guess we'll stop in a second here. Also plant my roses off camera, because I'm probably going to plant them over here. I was just walking around seeing if there was any important thing.
I would expect that planting trees and stuff would have been the nature day miles, but I guess the reason it's only one a day is they, especially because he sells, you know, the flowers and bushes and stuff, they don't want people racking up a shit ton of miles just buying bushes and planting them.
Oh! That's freaking hilarious.
Why?
Other stream friend just started streaming this. That's really, really freaking funny to me. That is hilariously funny to me, and I'm probably about to stop. Really need to send him crap at some point. Leave also comes and goes.
Which I think is a bit stupid.
People...
Like, that is something in this Animal Crossing that does kinda bother me a little, is a few shops that you could get as permanent shops.
In New Leaf just don't exist.
No, they do exist, they're just not permanent.
Well, okay, no, well... We're both wording... They are people that appear in Town Hall, Plaza area, as a shop. What you're talking about is...
You can't permanently, at least as of right now, again, the update just came out, so for all we know, Leaf could actually have a way, like, to permanently stay. It is just potentially, like getting the Able Sisters to permanently stay. It's a thing that involves time, because the update just dropped. Unless you time travel, no one...
Even people time traveling couldn't get him to, like, mention a shop. It's the same for Kix, which we've talked about a few times. Kix...
Yeah, we haven't gotten him. We haven't gotten him to show up.
We'll stop in a minute. Probably stop in a minute. My balloon! Yeah.
But, alright. Well, but, like I was saying, that's something that, and I have brought up this a little, I know when we record something I wanted to rant about this, I absolutely hate when basically a feature that is like standard or something in one game is just arbitrarily removed or changed in the next one, basically for the sake of being different. Now, as I said, as I brought up, for to be fair, this game does at least sort of compensate-ish the changes to characters, and like we have the funny thing is, with we're obviously able.
You know what? Before we stop, let's see what the hot item is, and we'll try to get them set up. I'll have to remember to. I want to see what the hot item is before stopping. Wooden mini table.
That'll be easy to get.
Then I'm gonna get a couple of wood pieces, make a mini table, throw that into those fish. I mean, it is a weird thing because they don't have a proper store for shoes.
So the funny thing about that is we have, and this is the point I was about to make, those mannequins that the Able Sisters have that are the full, like, sets of things. You could actually buy shoes off those mannequins, right?
I had some shoes, yes.
So yeah, if those cycle out, that's like the only way to get shoes.
And when Kix shows up.
Yeah.
And Kix is random, and that's kind of dumb because New Leaf did let you get Kix was a shoe character. He had shoes. And the Able Sisters handled other clothes and stuff. And in this game, they expanded Kix, where when he shows up in your town, he has those backpack items.
I really want to...
Making Kix a better shop, and now some people might say that the Able Sisters change is kind of redundant, but all you would have to do, you could combine shops.
Yes.
Because something
honestly, I would have expected...
Because an interesting one, and now that we have Leaf, and I can bring this up because New Leaf does this, when you start New Leaf, you get on the area where the shops go, he has a garden shop. The Nook shop eventually needs to expand sideways and take over adjacent shops. Leaf loses his shop and gets a bigger venue.
But that's also, remember, that was in New Leaf where the shops were set. They were all on Main Street and technically couldn't be moved.
You're missing my point.
They can be placed around here. No, I understand your base point is that the game acknowledged that Leaf basically had a merger with Tom Nook, and that's the Leaf's polite way of saying Tom Nook bought him out.
That's what happened, though. I'm not wrong.
Yes, but that did lead to the important thing, which is that Leaf's shop just became a part of the other shops.
Without losing things, and it technically expanded.
So you could do something like that in this game, because the Nooklings already sell flowers. Leaf could just become an add-on to their shop, and Kix could become an add-on to the Able Sisters shop.
It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, I think I asked a variant of this question before, but without further ado, how do you feel about how the shops were handled in Animal Crossing New Horizons? My answer to this is different now than it would have been when we recorded this part. This question is being recorded in 2023, so this question is long after the final major update, and that update let you basically pay for those little campers on Harvey's Island, and those little campers add special shops to Harvey's Island, meaning you can visit Kix anytime you want, and I think that update is fine. But the one thing I did agree with most people on is the fact that in New Leaf, Timmy and Tommy, when they expanded their store, they took the location of Leaf's shop and basically used his land to make a bigger store. But with Leaf having no shop, they let Leaf basically sell gardening stuff in a small section of their store. And on the very top floor of their store was a Gracie Grace location. So technically their shop was 3 shops in one. This idea would have been fine if they did it in New Horizons. You could have easily combined Leaf's shop with Timmy and Tommy's shop like you did in New Leaf, and Kix could have easily been combined with the Able Sisters. All you needed to do to make that look good from the outside, instead of expanding the shop outward, just expand it upward and basically make it clear that you added an extra floor and that the combination shop is now 2 floors, and if you go up a floor, you find the other shop. Then Kix and Leaf could have been on the top floor, and the top floor could have easily given them an expanded roster of stuff they were already selling, and this would be fine. I'm in the camp that really does feel like in Animal Crossing, going forward, that they really should let the player upgrade every shop to be open 24 hours a day. And all you have to do to justify that is create a unique set of NPCs that run the shop after hours. You could easily come up with a few nocturnal animals that would logically run a shop after hours, and I think that would be a really cool upgrade, because the one problem with Animal Crossing, if you are busy and do not have access to Animal Crossing during the day, and you only play at night, a good chunk of the game just is not conventionally available to you. So it would be nice to basically have a shop that never closes, even if you had to upgrade it. Though I kind of feel like from the start of a brand new Animal Crossing that the shop should just be 24 hours and that the upgrades should add more stuff. And I really want an Animal Crossing game to actually have sort of a day and night version of the game. Imagine all these businesses that are open 24 hours, and at night you get really cool like neon lights and stuff, and you see like nocturnal animals, and you could essentially play the game at night and then actually experience the main point of Animal Crossing, getting to know your villagers and stuff. And this would be the first game that maybe breaks the sleep schedule of villagers, so that your villagers can basically go party at night at like the clubs and the other attractions that exist at night. And it would be really cool to see the game have a unique sort of day mode and night mode, and the moment they advertised that in a trailer, I would pop off, because that would fix the final problem with Animal Crossing, where I feel like playing at night should not be a big punishment. I feel like you should have stuff to do, and I think it would be cool to have the game actually give you 24-hour shops and 24-hour attractions. That way, day or night, you could experience Animal Crossing and actually enjoy the game. As a side note for that line of thinking, I also think it would be cool if you could visit a special island like the Nook Miles Islands that actually scaled the time down or up a couple of hours. Imagine visiting an island that is 12 hours ahead or behind you. That way you could essentially find daytime creatures if you're playing in the middle of the night. And this would actually let people grind things in Animal Crossing and not need to time skip as much. And I think for people playing at night that can't experience the game during the day, it would be really, really cool to see night versions of Animal Crossing events, and to have the night version of your game basically have like neon signs and all this really nice looking like light structures and this after hours feel. And if they did nocturnal unique characters, that would be kind of charming. And maybe this would also be a cool thing that would let them expand on villagers a little bit and maybe actually introduce a lot of nocturnal animals. And then if you get a lot of nocturnal animals, you could then actually have a lot more villager interactions where they flip a lot of the sleep schedules, where these nocturnal species are universally seen active at night and mostly sleep during the day. But I also would love for them to sort of buck sleep schedules, but this is turning into a wish list instead of my question. So you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.